Hello everybody, welcome back to The Miracle Perspective, and this is the TMP Q&A Wednesday where you ask and I perspectivize. Okay, guys, there's a lot of chaos happening in the world right now as we speak. I mean, there's a lot of things happening right now. It's really, really tough. Problems left, right, and center, man. When you try and fix this, something else breaks. You fix this, something else breaks. I mean, there's chaos everywhere. Chaos, an important chaos for that matter. And amidst all that chaos, hey man, like we're at that point in time where you just have to pick a struggle. You pick a struggle, you hold on to that struggle, whatever that resonates best with you, that's what you go with. That's where we are. We choose a problem for you, problem for you, problem for you. That's where we are, guys. And I mean, we cannot be fussy and be tense and feel all sorts of heavy about all the issues that are happening because we can't solve them. We just need to find a way of protecting how you feel and don't get depressed. That's my wish for you. On top of that, we got a question today, and the question is from this man who sent it through a messenger. This guy is like, okay, I dated this lady back during varsity time. Then we separated due to long distance. Unfortunately, we couldn't survive the long distance. Now we're both working, but I met her younger sister later. Then I thought I liked the sister. Now I have been with the sister for 3 full years, but I can't get over the older sister. The older sister knows I'm with her younger sister, but I feel like I'm loving the older sister through the younger one. Everything I do with her reminds me of the older sister, and we are currently in a process of planning to get married. But strangely, I keep dreaming, and there's a strange voice in my dream that says, "This is your wife that you should marry," showing a picture of the older sister. I can't deny it, I love the older sister more, but this one I realized I was trying to be with the older sister through her. I take her to her sister's favorite places and I buy her sister's favorite things. I remember I had promised to buy her sister a present she wanted so bad. We saw it in this place and I couldn't afford it by then. So now I bought it for this one, trying to fulfill the older one's desires. So now I'm stuck between a rock and a wall. True. I want to be with the person I love, the person I had dreams with. But how do I do it now that I have been with the younger sister for 3 years? Please help me get this message to TMP. If you can assist, I would appreciate, bro. And at this point in time, to be honest, I don't wish to be the TMP they're talking about here. This is tough. And as usual, I took this question, made it public for people to help me out. And this is what my people, the people that I trust, said. First lesson, betrayal is real. People aren't loyal out here. Let me prove it to you. First person says, "All the best in your answer is all I can say." Someone is like, he's a up dude. Who does that? Well, I'll be waiting to listen to you. Happy Wednesday. Wine glasses crashing against each other. Betrayal, I tell you. And then someone is like, imagine, I'm glad I'm not you. My advice can be harsh sometimes. All the best. Hey, people, man. And someone is like, deep. Mihlolo, meaning, wow, whatever Mihlolo is. Wonderful, whatever it is. It seems like your Q&A sessions are becoming a relationship show. Hey, man, I feel like that too. Well, the people are making me Dr. Love. And then someone is like, hectic. And they leave it there. These are the people that I know who every time when I have a problem, I can rely on them. And these people are just leaving me like that, Nji. And then someone is like, Utai Humanjan, how are you going to handle this one? It's like this person has faith in you. I mean, guys, I'm expecting you to help me. And then someone is like, you are trash. You don't deserve either one of them. Cease. This one is angry, man. You made her angry, bro. And she's like, I have so much respect for how you have patience to answer these questions. And she laughs at me. Off she goes. She's gone. I'm left here by myself. And this one's like, he loves and he leaves. This one is hot, bruh. That's what he said. And he leaves. That's it. And a good Samaritan, 2 good Samaritans came into my rescue. And the first one was Tanya. Tanya was like, I honestly feel the guy is being unfair because his confusion. Huh? Oh, sorry. I honestly feel that this guy is being unfair because his confusion of who he loves is complicating the lives of the sisters. I think he needs to stop. I think he needs to stop thinking only about what he wants, but to realize the impact of his confusion on the sisters. Deep. And then the fix also came to my rescue. The fix was like, he needs to follow his heart. Yes, it will hurt the little girl now, but it's better now than staying in a loveless marriage forever. That's where cheating evokes. My advice to him is that he should sit down and tell her girlfriend the truth. Then wait before approaching the older one to ensure he still has feelings for her for real. And be honest, communication solves a lot of problems. And those are the inputs I got for the day, guys. And now there is me. And I'm supposed to give something. Which is a bit problematic, man, because this is tough. But here's the thing. All right, let me start here. And I'm gonna try and make it, I'm gonna be very serious. But in my seriousness, I'm gonna be very light. And don't take anything here personal, right? Okay. First disclaimer. If I finish this section of the show with you loving me, I will have misled you, my friend. Because I'm about to tell you some hard truths. Number one, first of all, I understand that right now, man. You know, sometimes we are faced with those hard decisions to make. And all you need is just that second voice to validate what you already think in your mind. You have a decision, you know the answer, you know what to do, but you just need a second voice to just give you a little nudge in the right direction, or just to enforce what you already believe. And right now, to me, I know it feels like already you know what to do, my man. If I were to ask you, give yourself an advice, what would you say to yourself? You do have an answer that you have in your mind, and you did say in your text that you want to follow your heart, you want to be with the person you love, right? So you do know the answer, and the answer to you is that you want to be with the person that you love. You're just hoping to get someone who's going to tell you that your dreams, yes, are true. So the voice that you're hearing. Oh, by the way, just to give you some more background, I had some back and forth conversation with the messenger and asked some more questions, and this guy told me that this guy is a very committed Christian guy who believes so much in God, and he believes that the voice that he hears in his dream is from God, is the voice of God telling him that, hey man, this is the wife I've prepared for you, this is your wife forever. Right? Fine. So right now the guy is just, you're just hoping that you will hear a second voice to tell you that indeed that is God talking to you. And unfortunately, if that's the answer you're expecting from me, I don't think I'm going to give you that answer. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. I don't give advices. That's not my job. All I do is I give perspective. I help you look at different situations and decide for yourself what you want to do. And I'm going to offer some perspectives here. First things first, my friend. There are two possible outcomes from this situation of yours. Two possible outcomes, positive and a negative. Let's go with the positive one, like what we are hoping to get out of this situation if everything goes well. You are hoping that, okay, you will wake up one day, find the courage to go to the younger sister, your current girlfriend, and be like, girl, there's a problem. I know I have been with you for 3 years. I love you. There's nothing wrong about you. And I just need to be honest with myself. I'm in love with your sister. And she's like, oh man, how I was so wishing. I've been waiting for you to come and tell me those words. I've also been having dreams of you coming to tell me that. Look, go to my sister. And you get to the sister and you're like, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't give you a chance. I'm sorry I didn't have faith in our relationship back then. I want you back. And she's like, yeah, I want you too. Thank you for coming back. And it's marriage, happy ever after. All right? Highly unlikely. So that is the first outcome that we are hoping that could come out by the grace. I don't know, by a miraculous whatever. And then there's this other one situation, other outcome. The other outcome where it doesn't go as planned, doesn't go as how you want it, right? You take this girl, the current girlfriend of yours, for a date, and you're like, girl, there's something I need to tell you. I know right now we're busy preparing for our marriage. We've been planning for this for a while. The past 3 years we've been talking about this, and I mean, right now you've told your family, you've told everyone, your sister knows, your friends know that you're getting married, all these things. But I have something to tell you. She's like, what? Tell me, babe. You're like, wait, baby, give me a chance. Let me tell you. And you're like, baby, I have a problem. She's like, what? You don't have money. Look, don't worry about money. You're like, wait, baby, you're not making this any simple for me. Look, the issue is, I love your sister. And then she goes all crazy. She picks up she goes all crazy. She goes all nuts on you, and it's a mess. It doesn't go as expected, right? Very likely. And obviously I'm exaggerating here, but there are two outcomes that we can get out of the situation. So now let's get into some of the things you can do to help you decide, right? I was just painting two abstract pictures of what we can expect. So you need to keep those things in mind, because it can go extremely south, it can go extremely north. Fine. Look, there's one thing that we are blessed with. One fundamental blessing that we have, and that is the freedom and the dignity of choice. Look, within us, God created us and He gave us the dignity and the freedom of choice to choose whatever we want to do. Whatever you decide, it goes. Like, God cannot stop you from doing whatever you want to do. If you decide to be with someone, He will never stop you. Even if He sees that you're going in the wrong direction, His hands are tied. All He can do is like, no, don't go there. Don't go there. But He cannot stop you, because He gave you the freedom of choice. But unfortunately, within the same freedom of choice, what we are not given, and I need you to be very careful. I need to be attentive. Listen to me right now, because this is about to be very important and very deep. We are given the freedom of choice, but what we are not given is the freedom to choose the outcome of the choice or the consequence of the choice. Hey! That is deep, man. That is deep. Listen to that. Let me repeat, because you didn't hear me. We have been given the dignity and the freedom to choose whatever we want to choose. But unfortunately, we have not been given the freedom to choose an alternative outcome or consequence. It comes as a package. Your choice, whatever you choose, comes with its compatible consequence. They go together, hand in hand. It's like you take a ranga navanavaro. You take a ranga with his children. That's what it is. They come together. It's like right now, to make it more practical, you can decide to take a gun, a bullet machine, put it against your head. You have the choice to pull the trigger. That's your choice. You can do it if you like. But unfortunately, you cannot choose the consequence of you pulling the trigger, because they come together hand in hand. The moment you pull, you die. Like, there's damage that will be created out of that. And that's one thing that I think most people do not think about whenever they are faced with a situation to decide. Every day when we wake up, we are faced with the opportunity to choose whether to wake up or to continue sleeping. Right now, you're faced with a decision. We're faced with a situation where you have to choose. So here's an offering to you, my friend. Most of the best decisions I've made in my life, they have stemmed from this fundamental principle of looking at the consequence. When you make a decision looking at the consequence of that decision, because they go together hand in hand. Right now, in your case, my friend, there are two people involved here, two blood-related people. Whatever you go and tell this one, it can go either. Amen. Let me not go there. But that's an offering I'm making. Later, I'm going to tell you what I think you should do, what I would do. I will tell you that at the end. But I want you to hold on to this principle. You can choose whatever you want to choose, but the consequence you can't choose. It comes together as a package. Cool. Number 2, your feelings never lie, my friend. I spoke about this on the other video that I did when someone was struggling to move on from his ex of the past 4 years. And I said this very same thing. Your feelings never lie. What you're feeling right now is true. Like, no one can ever say what you're feeling is a joke. And right now, people are saying whatever they're saying. Look, we're judging you differently because we're not in your shoes, right? It's easy for people to come and judge you. I mean, it's easy for everyone to put their opinions. This guy is a fool. What was he doing? What? But how many times, now this goes to the crowd. This goes to everyone. How many times have you been in a relationship with someone? And then later, after that relationship has ended, you look back to that guy or girl and you're like, Mara, and like, what was I thinking when I went into a relationship with this person? And like, what did I see in that person? You know that, right? And the question is, indeed, what were you thinking? And that's the question we can ask this friend of ours today. What were you thinking when you left a sister for another sister? What were you thinking, Chief? Who does that, right? It's easy to say that. It's easy to judge you on that fundamental principle or basis. But your feelings are true. Your feelings never lie. When you're feeling the feeling of lust, feeling that electricity hitting your heart, that feeling, it's true. It's true. You cannot negate the fact that you're feeling that. It's true. That's what you're feeling. And nobody can come and reduce your feeling to nothing, because it's not nothing, it's something. You got to embrace that feeling. You went into that relationship because you felt at the time that was the right thing to do. You felt it, and you cannot blame yourself for that. But the key word in this is feeling, because it's just a feeling, right? Feelings are just that, feelings. And the thing is, as true as our feelings are, it is still our ultimate responsibility to make sure that we control our feelings and emotions. And you are responsible for all the implications that come with your actions when you are feeling that kind of feeling. You've got to decide to either yield to the feeling that you're feeling, or to be strong and do the opposite of what you're feeling. And this is where we are today. This is where we are today, my friend. Right now, you're feeling the feeling of love towards the older sister, and you are thinking maybe it's God talking to you. Here's one thing that my dad has taught me some time ago. He said, my guy, do not pray. You see, this goes to you as a Christian who believes in praying for a wife, who believes that God has your wife prepared for you. My father said this to me: Chief, do not pray for a wife when you have already seen someone you're attracted to. Never ever pray for a wife when you already have someone in mind. The right time to pray for a wife is when you are clear, sober-minded. You're not thinking a wife or husband. When you're sober-minded, thinking clearly, you are not seeing anyone. You have no crush on anyone. It's just you saying, Lord, please bless me with this type of husband or wife. He must have these qualities, and these qualities. When you are clear-minded, sober-minded, that will help you. When you see that person, you will know, this is what I prayed for. But when you are in a situation, you already want that person, and you go to God and be like, God, help me. Is this my wife? You will be confused, Chief. You will even dream. You'll have dreams. You know that sometimes when you love someone, you dream about that person. Yeah, it's feelings, it's your emotions. They're delusional. They delude you to believe that what you're feeling is a voice from heaven. You feel like it's God approving your decisions. And it's not. It's not. He cannot change you. Your feelings at the time are controlling what goes to your mind, and you think he's approving. But it's not the case, man. Your feelings are just that, are feelings. You have the ultimate responsibility to either yield to your feelings or not. You choose. All right. And what is the last thing that I must give you? Okay, here's the thing. Because right now, when I ask this guy, what does this guy feel? It's like, no. it's possible that it could be God talking to me, right? Let's try and dismantle this issue of God. Let's try and dissect it. If it's God talking to you, it could be God. I mean, we never know. We've never been God before, right? We don't know God. We've never seen God. We only believe that it's God. So let's say it's God who's showing you your wife. My question is, you do believe that God loves you, right? And He wants the best for you, right? Yes, the answer is yes, I know. And you do believe that God loves everyone the same, right? All of us, God loves us the same, right? And He wants the best for all of us, right? Yes. So what is it that makes you believe that God loves you more than the two sisters? That when you go to them right now and be like, sister, I don't want you, I want this one. What is it that you believe that because God loves you the most, He wants you to be happy with the older sister and wants this sister to be not happy, to stay in misery, to know that you have played with them. You have just made them a circus. Because that's what it is. You're doing this thing, you're doing what Jewish people do. Keeping it in the family, keeping the wealth in the family. That's what you're doing, bruh. And I mean, we have to be honest with you, my friend. We can't be hitting around the bushes. So, these people are blood related, man. What do you think about the tension that can possibly come out of this situation? Knowing that you left this sister for this one. Later you realize this one maybe is not the one. God says no. And then you want to go back to this one. What if now you get to this one and you realize, actually, and like, this is not the one, man. I was just confused because she was far away. I felt like I was missing something. The one I was with is the one. You want to go back? Chief, no, man. No. My friend, you have made a mistake, and it's just a mistake. It's a mistake. It is a mistake. At the time it was right. Your feelings were right, were true. And I'm sorry if this hits you at the wrong place. But my offering, man, is not to kill you, but it's just for you to be honest with yourself. Go back within yourself and ask you all the necessary questions, man. If it was your sister, if it was your two younger sisters and there was a guy doing that to them, how were you going to feel? How were you going to feel? Not good. And I don't think the sisters themselves would feel great about that. And right now we have a missing link to this whole equation. We don't know if this current girlfriend of yours knew that you and the older sister were in a relationship before you went to her. I don't know about that piece of information. But if she knew, then it would have that's a very risky situation for her to do that. Because I mean, how do you do that? You see? It's hard for friends to do that. For friends, girlfriends, these people are just friends. Knowing that you are dating the friends, you are dating you are an ex to the friend. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, friend, you're dating both of them. It's not gonna end well. It's not gonna be fine at all. Now imagine blood sisters. I don't think it's a very good solution to a long-term strategy, man. So, but if I were you in this case, what was I gonna do? Taking into account all these things that I just said. The best thing I would do, it's not easy, but what I would do, I know I would do this. Forget about what you're feeling right now. Be honest with yourself. Look at you and look at the people in the situation. The implications your decisions will have on both parties. Because obviously they're gonna fight, right? So you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to be the cause of chaos in another person's family. No, you don't want to do that. Now, this is what I would do. What I would do is I would go back and I would leave both of them. Leave them. It's going to be tough because now you have two problems to face. You are missing both. You're sitting, you don't know who to miss. Am I missing this one or the old one? It's going to be tough, you see, my friend. But you got to do that. You have to be honest. And look, I'm laughing. I'm not trying to make this a light situation, and I'm not trying to make you feel like this is nothing. No, man, I'm not there. I'm laughing because I don't want it to be more tense than it already is, because it is a tense situation. But what I was going to do is I was going to leave both of them. It's time where you say to yourself, sleeping beauty, you are tired. You are tired. Go back in the house and sleep. You need to sleep. Forget about relationships for now. You need to forget about relationships. Focus on yourself, chief. Focus on yourself, develop yourself, focus on self-development, pursue self-development. Try by all means to get over both people. Giving yourself enough time. I don't know how much enough time is, but give yourself enough time to know that right now your mind is clear and you have a perfect picture of what you want for your life. Because marriage is a big thing, bro. You can't just jump into that with this clouded thoughts. No. So sit back. Look, it's gonna break everybody. It's gonna break your current girlfriend's heart. It's fine, but protect her from future problems, man. Stay away. Sit back. Be like, my man, I need to sit back and I need to relax and I need to chill. Take a chill pill. Find yourself. Read books, personal development books. Find something to do, because right now you're gonna be so lonely. You're gonna miss these people. You're gonna have a lot of problems. And do not get another girlfriend, because this is a typical rebound. Is it a rebound when you get someone? Yeah, rebound. This is a rebound gone wrong. What you are in right now. If you get another person to rebound, it will go wrong as well. So focus on yourself. Read books. Be part of a club, a reading club. Join Toastmasters. Improve on yourself. Personal skills. Join network marketing if that's something that you're interested in. Learn how to do sales, learn how to market, learn how to market online. Do something productive with your life at the moment. You need to find a hobby. You need to find something that you're going to do and it's going to empower you, you see. Because when you chill and say, now I'm going to focus on myself, and you're not doing anything, it's going to bring you back. So you just want to preoccupy yourself. If you're working at work until late, brah. Let work occupy you, but don't be a workaholic. Just make sure that you have something else to preoccupy the time that you were spending on these other people. So be truthful. Tell this sister that, hey, I have a problem. Please, I need to be alone, and do that. Focus on yourself, and I think you'll be fine. These are just my own perspectives. Take whatever you take. Decide on what you're going to do. I can't decide for you. Nobody can. I'm sure you've had many advices up to so far, but at the end, you got to make the final call. It's finished.